So we are about to start the second TP for SAT teaching course. And today we'll deal with reading skill and one type of the questions related to the reading skill. We have varied types of questions for reading, especially for SAT. And today we'll deal with only one common type of these questions. We'll go through in detail, inshallah, and have some practice for it. And we'll go through the other types of questions in brief. Before we go, let's check some examples here. Read the sentences in front of you and identify the meaning of each bold word here. Ms. Rabab and Mr. Muhammad. Identify the bold words here in the first example, as we see drop, and down here feet. I have the same word in two examples. I'd like you to identify the meaning of the word in each sentence.
Okay, let me do the first one.
Yeah.
The first is, okay. I hope I don't drop my books. The word drop here means let them fall. And
Great.
The second one, I enjoyed every last drop of my milkshake. The word drop here is like an amount of the liquid.
Wonderful. So do you think that the meaning is different in both sentences?
It's different, yeah.
Yeah.
The same word, but different meaning.
Great. So what's the key here? That you get to know there is a difference in meaning between both words. However, it's the same word drop. What's the key to understand or identify different meanings for one word?
Well, I think you have to check the context in which the word is dropped in. When you check the context, you are able to guess the meaning.
Wonderful. That's great. You hit the nail. You hit the nail, Mr. Muhammad. Of course, when you check the clue or the context here, the words before the word and the words after the word, you can guess and understand what does the word drop mean. And the same also with the second example here, feet. My feet hurt. The desks are how many feet long? If you see here, my feet hurt, I can understand that these are my feet, the body parts, feet. They hurt me. But in the second example, the desks are how many feet long? Here, I can understand that there is something I can measure using this kind of measurements, feet, like inch, like kilogram, like kilometers, and so on. So the context of the sentence can help me to comprehend or understand the meaning of the word. Ms. Rabab, are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Wonderful. So check here the first example for the third example for the word right. Can you read the three examples?
Yes. Number one, you were right. Here means that you are correct.
Great.
And it's an adjective. Make a right turn at the light. Here means right, the opposite of the left.
Yeah.
And here it is a noun.
Great.
And the last one, access to clean water is a basic human right. Here, right is a noun, means something like
something for granted. It's a service for
granted,
you, something. Yeah, it's a duty for you, or it's like one of your civil rights or services you can gain.
Yeah,
so do you think that there is a difference among the three sentences in the same word right?
Of course, yeah.
How do you get to know this?
From the meaning, I have to read the whole sentence and understand the meaning before of the whole meaning of the words before it and after it, and according to the text.
So comprehension while reading can help you guess the meaning of the new word or the new vocabulary, right?
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's how to differentiate between different meanings in a context. Comprehension is one important thing to go through the meaning of the new word through the context. Thank you. The same for the last example down here. Mr. Muhammad, can you explain what's the difference between the two words, the bold words?
Okay, the first one, he can type over 100 words per minute. That means that he's using like a typewriter or a keyboard on which
Yeah.
he's
What does mean the word type here? It's a verb.
Yes, and it's a verb.
Yeah.
And the second one, the guy is really not her type. The second one type is a noun, and it means someone who has the same characteristics or traits.
Yeah, great, wonderful. So the first is like a verb type, is write or writing, and the second one is a noun, means the same kind or the same traits as her. So I get to know and understand from the meaning of the sentence or the context to guess the meaning of each word. Okay, from these examples, I can get the rule and go through how to get the meaning of the new vocabulary in a context. This is the most common type of questions in reading SAT tests, how to underline or choose the right answer for vocabulary in context. It depends on your comprehension and the context clues you see in the sentence. The words comes before and after the word. Here, for comprehension, understanding what's seen or heard or read in the passage or the sentence. The context itself is the rest of words in the sentence before or after the bold word you are going to guess and identify the meaning. So the comprehension and context help you to figure out the meaning of the new word. So I guess they are the two pillars to understand vocabulary in context. Is this clear till now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go for another example. Sorry. Okay. This one. Yeah, I give you 1 minute to check this example. We'll read the passage and get to know the equal word in meaning to tired in the 7th line, and choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Are you ready?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Great. So can you read the sentence aloud first, Mr. Muhammad?
Okay, and there was something in the simplicity of the sport, the straight path to the goal, the dramatic finish line that stirred the community to yells and often tears.
Good. How do you get the meaning of the word stirred?
Well, first of all, I had it directly to the line reference, and as I have already done, I read the whole sentence, excluded the
Did
word.
you finish the passage until the last
question.
word, hills?
No, no, no. Of course not. I've just read the sentence in which the word falls, and then I tried to guess another word that could replace it, something that would carry its meaning.
Like what?
As I can see here, it is something that moved the community to do a certain action. It was like a motivation or so.
Like to make the community go through this this action.
Yes. Yes.
So
and then,
what's the best answer can convey the meaning?
Best answer is C, inspired, because inspiration is a kind of motivation at the meantime.
Yeah, yeah. What about you, Mrs. Rabab?
Actually, I have read the sentence 2 times and tried to guess the meaning of stirred and tried to replace it with each one of the 4 choices. I was confused between forced and inspired, but forced doesn't come with the meaning of this
Carry,
food
yeah,
here.
I guess it doesn't give the positive feeling
Yeah.
and meaning
Of,
through the context, right?
yeah.
So that's the point.
Yeah, I will choose number C like Mr. Muhammad.
Yeah,
So,
great. Yeah.
There is what is called a positive negative game.
Yeah,
Here,
we
you
will
check
move.
where
Yeah, you are right, Mr.
It's okay.
Muhammad. This is one strategy that we will move to before we finish. We have 3 strategies while answering the reading questions, which are as follows. We tried this one, like positive, negative. Is the word gives the same meaning, or is it positive with the context? Is it for or against? Does it suit the place and give the same meaning, or it changes a little bit the meaning? That's number 3, strategy number 3, play positive, negative. Then you can use the correct word. Also, we can plug in your own word and find the answer. You try another word that you guess it carries the same meaning. And the second strategy is to try all the choices. You try them all. Like Mrs. Rabab mentioned now, she tried the 4 choices to check which one best suits the blank and completes the sentence, or to complete the meaningful sentence, right, Mrs. Rabab?
Yeah,
I guess
so.
Yeah, you tried this technique, plug each answer choice into the sentence to see which one is the best answer that carries the same meaning without a change, right?
Yeah.
I guess Mr. Muhammad go through the last strategy. I'm not sure. I guess you tried this one, that the word gives the positive meaning, inspire from motivation.
It's not a must to go and use the third strategy.
No. When you answered the last example, the previous example.
No. When I answered the example,
which one did you choose?
I used 1 and 2 only. I didn't go to 3.
Yeah, great. For me, I tried the strategy in number 1 and the strategy in number 3 to help me to make sure that the correct choice, which I choose, inspired. And when answering the questions for vocabulary in context here in SAT, we can find a suitable meaning or a suitable equal word regardless the meaning of the dictionary. And that's why we learn that we understand the vocabulary from the clues of the context. And this meaning may be far away from the meaning of the dictionary because we guess the meaning from the context itself, right? Like this, if you check the word stirred in the dictionary, you might find the meaning disturb. If you look for the word, you will get the meaning disturb, not inspire, even though it goes with the meaning correctly. Is this clear now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we will go through the vocabulary in context questions. This is the most common type of reading questions SAT test, but we'll go through the other types briefly. There are about 11 types of question. First, vocabulary in context questions that we deal with today. Second, the big picture questions. Number 3, literal comprehension questions. Inference questions, supporting evidence questions. I think Mr. Muhammad have dealt with this before. And extended reasoning questions, function and purpose questions, rhetorical strategies and passage organization questions, tone and attitude questions, per passage questions, data analysis questions. Okay, I will go through the vocabulary in context questions. I guess to just erase the answers, or let's go for this. Then we'll check the last practice because I guess the answers are saved. Okay, let's move to the next one. Here in this example, you will answer the 2 questions. You will guess the strategy you can use to answer this question. Check the line 36. What does the word hold nearly mean? Grasp, maintain, pursue, or dominate?
Okay.
I'll give you 2 minutes to check this because you will try which strategy you use.
I got the answer.
What about Mrs. Rabab?
Yeah, I did.
You finished
Finished.
too?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, I can hear Ms. Rabab now.
Can you hear me? So I think the answer will be number B, maintain.
Yes, great. Why did you choose maintain?
First of all, because of the meaning of the sentence or the context, I tried to find a synonym for hold here in my mind, which was keep, and I didn't find it in the choices. So I tried to find another synonym, which was maintain.
Maintain, and it's the closest one in meaning, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we confirm which strategy do you use to choose this one, you try your own word and choose the synonym, or you go through the strategy of positive, negative?
No, I choose my own way. Just find
according to the context clues that follows. I can see here to hold a balance between balance, success, reach of.
Yeah.
So through the context clues, you can get that this is the closest meaning of the word hold. What do you think, Mr. Muhammad? Are you with or against?
Well, I used context clues. I believe the word constant is the most important word that would guide us to the right answer. Because constant, anything which is constant, it doesn't change. It is at the same rhythm, same level, and so on. And this is why I decided to choose maintain.
Very good. Constant effort is a big and I guess it's a strong clue to help you choose the synonym word or the right closest answer. Maintain. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll check this one also. Check line number 20. Match it. Most nearly means choose your strategy and guess what's the best answer can reveal the meaning.
Okay, I got the answer.
Yeah, it's the beginning sentence at the very beginning here. What about you, Mrs. Rabab? Matched when dormant, they are unmatched in action. Short, simple, clear sentence. So what does it mean, the word matched here?
I think that.
Okay, Mr. Muhammad. Okay, Mr. Muhammad.
Because she was going to answer.
Okay, okay, go on.
So I think the correct answer is number B, equal.
It's always B. This is what I was going to say.
Yeah, it's by chance, by the way.
Yeah.
Lucky B. Okay, so it's equal when dormant, they are unmatched in action. What strategy does it help you to get the meaning of matched?
They are contrasted. There is a contrasted meaning here. Something like the negative and the positive meaning.
Positive, negative.
Or, so it's simply antonyms.
Yeah, yeah. Very nice.
Matched, the same, equal and unequal.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see the prefix here directly gives you the positive, negative meaning to get the answer. Would you like to add something, Mr. Muhammad?
No, it's the same answer.
The same strategy?
Yes. Yes.
Good. Okay, I just tried to erase the answers for the last exercise because I guess it was saved.
We can see them.
I trust you. You are honest. Oh my God. Okay. Now I can slideshow it. Now you will check also The three examples here, use the context clues in the sentences to find the meanings of the bold words in front of you. We should start with the short sentence before the other examples, but because they were answered, I skipped them. Now I give you 2 minutes also to cover the 3 sentences now. I guess it's very interesting, this lesson. I love it because you can gain many new vocabulary. You boost your vocabulary, and it helps in writing too. Are you ready? Mrs. Rabab, Mr. Muhammad?
Yes.
Ready?
Yes. Let me
Okay.
do the first one.
Yeah, okay.
In the first one, Jane was a wizard at games. She mastered them in no time and seldom lost. The word wizard by itself may mean magician, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
I
If you
have
go
evil
for the dictionary meaning,
Yes.
yeah.
So I have 2 choices here that could be close to the right answer, evil magician and gifted person. But if we play the positive negative game, we'll notice that evil magician won't fit in the sentence. We're not talking about any kind of being evil or so.
Yeah.
And for that reason,
we
we
are speaking about excellence in an activity or a game or winning a game.
And this is why I would choose gifted person.
Yeah, wonderful. This is perfect because we get the clue of seldom lost. He's always a winner. He's always a winner. So he can master this game. That means that he is a gifted person.
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you. What about number 2? The holiday was so special that she was sure she would never forget it. The memory should be imprinted forever on her mind. There's something like visual imagery also.
Yeah, I think the answer will be fixed.
Wonderful, because when you print something, it's fixed on paper. You can't remove it or delete it or erase it. So imprinted, fix it. Also here, the context helps me to understand the meaning regardless the dictionary meaning. Number 3, Mr. Muhammad, can you read aloud?
Number 3, John will believe anything anyone tells him. His teacher said he's a very impressionable young man. I believe that in number 3, we have an example of a word. We have a word and its example. Yani, the word impressionable is equal to a person who believes anything anyone tells him.
A follower. He is not a determined person or a confident person. Yeah.
We are not talking about being unhappy or unintelligent by any means.
No. It's like a habit or behavior.
Yes, we are talking about someone who is easily influenced by others.
Yeah, exactly. You are right. Impressionable. He has no impression about himself or impressions about others. He can go with listening, big ears, easily influenced. He can follow anybody without any impressions or beliefs or thoughts or concepts in his mind. So impressionable must nearly means easily influenced. This is new for me also, by the way. I love this word, impressionable. That's why I love this lesson. Okay, so to brief here that going through the vocabulary in context, through practice, students can get to know how to use the 3 strategies that we mentioned to choose the right answer or the closest answer to the meaning. I'd like one of you to remind me with the strategies I should use in answering the questions, vocabulary in context. Who's ready to tell me the strategies now?
The first one is a negative positive strategy.
Yeah.
With the context.
Yes. This is one of the 3 strategies we mentioned.
Yeah.
What else, Mr. Muhammad?
Well, I think the first step is to read the sentence itself where the word falls and try to guess what could it mean.
Yeah,
Then,
so comprehension. You
Yes.
mean comprehension and context clues. That's
yes,
the best strategy at all. And
yes,
when
and
it's
then-
choosing the word or the right answer,
When
I
I'm
should
able-
try. I'm sorry, go on.
Okay, when I'm able to guess about the meaning of the word, I go and check the choices that are given in the question. If I
Yes.
find one matches what I guess, that means it's it. If not, I may start playing the positive-negative game.
Wonderful, wonderful. So they are the 3 strategies that help you to go through the right answer and confirm your choice in the vocabulary questions. And this, by the way, helps you through reading. Before you choose the correct answer, while reading and comprehending the passage, you can find the clues that help you. You can ask yourself if this gives a positive meaning or a negative meaning, or the word conveys the real meaning for or against. It gives the same opinion or another opinion or another point of view. That helps you most. Also comprehension, as you mentioned. Thank you very much. I guess this is for today. We almost finished also the SAT practice for today. Wish you get benefit from this short video about the lesson, vocabulary and context, and we'll learn from you for other different types of questions for reading SAT, inshallah. Thank you, Mrs.
Thank you.
Rabah, for joining me
Thank you.
today. Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Muhammad. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. You're
Have a
welcome.
nice
It was
day.
very-
Thank
so
you.
much.
Wishing
Bye-bye.
you more success.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.